With the Dow, when we take a we're going to move on now to some other news. Fox News has confirmed that the chief executive officer of we are not heading into the weekend quietly. Is that right, John?
It is not exactly a slow weekend before Christmas.
Well, we are so glad that you're with us as we continue to cover some of these new doubts that the country can really avoid the fiscal cliff. This after House Republicans call off a vote to avoid tax hikes and spending cuts, leaving budget talks in disarray just 10 days before the deadline. Welcome to a brand new hour of Happening Now. I'm Jenna Lee.
I'm John Scott, taking a live look at the Dow. And
this time last week, we were just learning of the death and horror of that shooting rampage at the Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Connecticut. Since the mass happened at any moment, as we know.
That is right. So where is this storm heading next? Rick Reichmuth is. Keep the snow coming, at least, you know, for the mountains.
John gets a little green with envy when those things come up in the news.
Yeah. Well,
soon enough, John.
I'll get out.
You'll be out there, that's for sure. Well, we have some breaking developments in this case of a Marine veteran jailed in Mexico. Of a former Marine jailed in Mexico, confirming to Fox News that her son will be. Latino.com has been out in front reporting on this story. In fact, the photo that we have of John Hammer in the prison is an exclusive photo to them at foxnews.com Latino. You can log on and check there for the very latest on this story at foxnewslatino.com. Being real estate?
Yes.
What's going on in the market today?
I think it's not unusual that towards the end of the year we'll see an uptick in sales. There are people who, for a variety of tax planning reasons, will want to sell their property, whether it's an individual home, whether make a real profit on the sale.
Sure.
They will face the additional tax burden as that capital gains tax goes up.
So there's a rush for them. In general, for the markets, though, is this a good thing to get some closings and to have a lot of activity at the end of the year? Does that set us up at all for the year ahead?
Actually, think of it a little bit like the cash for December 31st. The tax implications, the tax bill that you'll face is potentially lower. And so we're seeing that people might accelerate their time frame. They're selling now, but that then means that there will very likely...
In housing. We had Mark Zandi on again. I keep referencing his interview with us yesterday because he said something about the year ahead that surprised us, and that he felt like it may not be too bad. And he pointed to the housing market as a reason, one of the reasons that he had some optimism about 2013.
Yeah, I think so. At 6 years, families who are actually able to qualify for those mortgages. You put those things together, along with...
Because they're the ones giving the loans or helping provide loans for, new builders and all of that. And we know that talking to the small business owners that we have over the last several months, that credit is still very tight. I think,
and that's a critical thing we've got to look at, because that's really going to drive a lot of...
Shannon, if you were grading the year ahead, what are you going to give it right now? Preliminary grade, a C, B minus?
I'd probably give it a B minus.
Okay. I got that out of you, the B minus. You were on the edge there. All right, well, we'll take it, and we'll check back in with you in the quarter ahead and see how things are going. Sam, thank you very much. Nice to see you on set. John? News. A news conference just wrapping up a few minutes ago in Indianapolis regarding that neighborhood explosion that damaged 90 homes. Remember this? Authorities are now calling this officially a case of murder. Central Pennsylvania, where we're just learning, according to the Associated Press, that 4 people are dead, including... I want to make sure we cover this. NATO condemning the Syria government for launching... As a research fellow at the New America Foundation, he just left Syria after spending 10 days in that country. He's joining us live from the phone from Turkey. Barack, what's your impression?
Well, basically, I spent
21 months in now. What happens next? Barack, thank you so much. Safe travels. Appreciate it as always.
What a Friday.
I think that says it all. There's the headline.
Yeah. Ahead of the Christmas holiday, we hope that you have a peaceful and restful pre-Christmas weekend.
We so appreciate you joining us here on Happy